Welcome to McDonald's. How can I help you? Oh, it's you again. Welcome. I guess the bull market's taken a bit longer than I thought. Shame on me for thinking 4.5 years of a nuclear holocaust winter was enough. Well, I won't make that mistake again. We are looking at crypto nuking in real time again, and I just got to use the N-word, friends, because it really isn't a true nuking. So for this yummy update, I know what you're eating today for lunch. You know, you're going to get some extra nuggets, dunk it in your sweet and sour sauce. Some of you are on a diet, so all you can actually have from McDonald's menu is a small cheeseburger meal, by the way, pretty much. That's actually, that's about what you can afford for your daily surplus intake, friends. But for the rest of us, we're like, you know what? Nah. It's been 4.5 years. So the yummiest of updates is coming your way. BTC, though, still looks good on the weekly chart, is what we're looking at. And it isn't the end of the world. We have one red weekly candle. But, you know, they sting the longer you progress, friends. Remember, bull markets, we are climbing the wall of worry out here. I want to just throw some stuff your way of what's been happening lately. So, of course, just friends, in a general term, we've seen US jobs came out a bit weaker. The unemployment rate's okay, so it's kind of okay. Everything's fine. It's just the jobs number itself has been revised down because it's all a scam anyway. The PMI data, that kicked the nuts. So the PMI data, manufacturing PMI, remember it's literally an indicator of the cycle. And it came out 48. So now we complete 33 months in a row of this thing below 52. 52 is the old season line. So that's something I noticed from before. When the economy is around 52 PMI, as soon as it hits there, it's pretty much, it confirms old seasons here and good times here, because everyone's like really optimistic about the future and people are actually acting like they're optimistic about the future, right? Remember PMI, the manufacturing data, it's a survey that they do all around America, biggest manufacturing areas, and they check out how much each company is spending for their workers, their supplies, their capital investment, everything, okay? And if the number's above 50, they're expanding, because it means, oh, our orders, we're actually doing more every month. I'm ordering more employees. I'm hiring more people. I am ordering more hair shampoo, okay? I'm getting more squeaky chairs. That's the type of stuff we're looking for. But when it's below 50, you're contracting, like you're still contracting below your average. Okay, that's what we're waiting for. Let's crack on what's been happening, friends. Of course, PulseChain prices got kerplunked. My gosh, is this a 24-hour chart? Wow, 16% down, 15%. I mean, just another day in crypto, you know. I mean, it's pretty much zero to us anyway. So let's see what happens. Bit of controversy though, friends. LibertySwap Finance has posted a chart saying cool. And it's a ticker called Peacock. And it's after its run-up, okay? Now, this has taken some people by shock, including myself a bit, because I think what we were expecting was, we thought it was just going to be, even though they never said this, right? But we generally thought it was just going to be infrastructure and infrastructure for PulseChain, the core coins, and P tokens. We thought that because, you know, Richard made P token. We thought it was going to be probably that. And probably just a few other, maybe just a few other, like, you know, bigger stuff. And then now they're just like throwing out these other coins. Now, I don't know what Peacock does. I'm pretty sure, is it probably just the meme coin, one of the other 50,000 meme coins we have? What do you think about that, though? I've still given a benefit of the doubt. I've said, well, like, it could be part of the marketing campaign to advertise every rising coin on PulseChain. It could be that. They go, hey, any coin that's up, we just post it, just to advertise that. There could be it. But then that's just probably me thinking orange juice glass half full, whereas other people are empty dudes and dudettes. So one of you baby dolls in my Telegram, it's actually Mr. Thompson. And yeah, friends, I'm not joking. It's Thompson from my Telegram. So that's why, friends, if you're from The Simpsons, I'm not joking. Literally, Mr. Thompson has told me what I'm about to tell you. He said LibertySwap Finance were given 25% of that token supply from the Peacock meme. I can't believe it. You're like, bro, your actual name's Mr. Thompson. Friends, you remember this is one of the greatest Simpsons scenes where, hello, I think he's talking to you. Remember that? I just keep stamping on Homer's foot. When I say Mr. Thompson and tap this table, you say yes. So Mr. Thompson has finally come home. Thank you, sir. to let us know that there's like supply given out here. So I'm not. Yeah, I want to know what you think, friends. Is it kind of like, because here's the thing. All right. What I'm seeing from comments so far, because I want to know what you think. Let me know in the comment section. Some people are saying already they go it double stings because the PulseChain core coins are still wrecked. That's what they feel like. Feels like you're left behind already. That's what they feel. And some people are like, what is this? Like, yeah, but that's what it is. Here we have Travis, actually. Classic PulseChain style. Gain reputation and followers. Get credit from Richie. Launch a coin. Pump it so everyone thinks you're good. Then pull out of the pre-sale and leave with millions. Win method, to be honest. Send it. What's this? They also posted intern. Oh, Liberty intern. Oh, right. So, dude, yeah. Man. See, friends, look, here's the thing, right? Okay. Here's the thing, right? We've learned from PumpFun, dude. It's the same number of people. We all have limited capital. Okay, so we all have limited capital physically and attention-wise. And in crypto, they're the same thing. So once you start talking about 50 trillion coins every 2 days, every 2 seconds, just what happens is it's another dilution. It's another mouth to feed. And there's not enough food to go around all the mouths to feed, right? I mean, the core coins are struggling and they're pretty much destroyed as well. So that's why not everyone can win with these. There's just too many coins. There's too many coins, not enough people. Okay, that's why the whole goal is, that's why crypto used to be easier if you just got in early, because there was way less of coins, You couldn't even choose from some. You just have to do, you didn't even have to do basic research too much. You're just like, oh, some people know about this, some people know about that. Now it's not you competing in a field of like 10 other coins. Now you're competing in a field of literally 100,000 coins. Not even joking. So that's the tough part. Look at Uncle Bobby. Uncle Bobby believes 6 to 8 weeks of stocks poop. Weekly cycle is very likely in decline now for stocks. 16-week run to a cycle high on 32% S&P 500 gains was an impressive cycle that now needs a very normal 6 to 8 week retracement phase. Investors would want to just hold through this period. This cycle has shown the bull market is back on track. Here is Mr. J Plush, our favorite kind of plush. Poop in this particular case, according to Bob, would be a 5 to 7% decline. 6,000 or so. So it's halfway there already. Thank you very much, sir. So let me actually show you the actual chart. Here we go. The S&P 500. The P for S&P stands for poop. So S&P, smelly poop 500. That's what I think of you. He's thinking a 6 to 7% decline. Oh my God, it's funny. It's only 3. So it'll be all the way down here. I'm guessing that's what... We'll see. How can crypto go up in that time period? I mean, like, maybe it can. Maybe we just start running up by ourselves and we just decorrelate. We'll see. Because of global liquidity and stuff, right? That's what we're here for. Friends, do you remember? So remember, I just showed you LibertySwap Finance and talking about the other JPEG coins, and that's the thing, man. They last. Look, if you want to trade, look. Here's the thing. Okay, there's like in PumpFun, there's 150,000 people in the arena. Okay, a lot of them are bots. Okay, but there's these certain people in the arena, and no new people are joining. So everyone in the arena is trying to kill themselves because no one buys any of these tokens with long-term anticipation. So it's literally PvP. It's just a full-on Coliseum arena. Okay, no one new comes in and raises the value of everything out here. That's how everyone wins, right? So what people are obviously doing is they're realizing that the drain of the circle, we're circling the drain. That's why you see Sol ETH going down. Sol ETH is going down over time. I mean, they haven't even launched the ETF yet. You know what I mean? But it's all priced in. They're like, oh crap, like what's going to happen when the good news is out? And they're like, okay, now what? They're like, oh my gosh, it's not even stopping the rate. That might be what happens to us. So that's just, it's very normal, happens to everything, but people don't take advantage of their big wins because they think that they are geniuses and they are the chosen ones and it's my chosen land. I am the chosen people. It's my cycle forever, not yours. I won. That's how people are thinking, when really what's been happening is you have been sucking on the feet of the LA vape cabal who are telling you that this is the only one coin that you have to buy and you're going to become rich. And then you end up finding out, actually, no. Actually, they made the coins. They got the supply early and now they're dumping on you. Everything I said about Solana's homoerotic trenches is happening. BonkFun Launchpad is proving it's the same scam as from PumpFun. So here's the thing, friends. I don't think... Look, I don't know. Okay, I'm just saying... I just want to show you something, okay? I told you, remember I told you for this example, I go, everyone's lost at Las Vegas. All the losers from PumpFun, they realize, oh crap, we've actually lost all the money. So now another casino's opened up in Macau. So you and me, we're going to go with Matt, we're going to catch a plane, we're going to go to Macau, and we're going to go gamble there. But it's the same game. You played blackjack in Las Vegas, okay, you're going to go play blackjack, you know, some people say whitejack now because, you know, apparently that's offensive. Everything's offensive now, you know what I mean? You know what's offensive to me? Losing money, okay? And I don't want our tokens to go down. I want them to go up. But, you know, the attention's just diluted everywhere, okay? So everyone's gone to another casino and they're realizing that there's just no new people coming in, dude. The only way for you to win is if a new person comes in with a long-term mindset. That's it. That is it. A new person comes in with a long-term mindset. Why do you think the S&P 500 goes up over time? It's because every year there are 18-year-olds like Victor who turn 18 and 19 and then they have to go work a job at Walmart or they go to work a job at Dunkin' Donuts and then they have like savings, long-term savings, their 401k. They have to contribute, the superannuation is called in some countries. And so they are a long-term holder. They're a long-term Ponzi buyer. Okay, so they're like 18, 19. They're not allowed to get their money until they're 60. So they literally, every time they put money in, they're like, oh, you can't touch it for 40 years. You're a long-term buyer. Thank you. And other people can cash out on you. That's how the system works. It's the same thing in crypto. That's why, for example, like, how's everyone in Bitcoin rich now? Because Michael Saylor came in. He now earns, what, 640,000 BTC or whatever. And he says, I'm not selling for 10 years. Infinite. I'm never selling, right? See? He took a long-term supply. When you have meme coins, no one's long-term. Okay, now obviously our stuff, we still believe in and we're long-term, but I mean this new JPEG casino rotational stuff, no one's long-term because they keep changing coins every 2 seconds. So what happened is here, just to show you, so one of the bonk advisors bought 15% of Hossico at 6K market cap and he's been dumping it ever since. Bonk ecosystem is nothing but a bunch of men in suits doing crime while pretending to be the good guys. Okay, so what I want to then show you is there's a reply here from Unipix. Unipix is the bonk guy. He goes, you're going to need to fight a little harder, bro. I know you're obsessed with fighting things to get a kick from doing so, but I wouldn't have imagined. So he makes a very long post out here to say that it is FUD and stuff. I just want to tell you something. Whether it's FUD or not, it doesn't matter, okay? What matters is there's no new people coming in. Yeah, why aren't new people coming in, friends? One, market's priced it in. And two, because they don't think they can make money in it anymore. Because they keep losing. That's what happens, man. People only come and participate in this stuff if they think there's something in it for them. That's how all cycles work, right? So, like, you know, if Bitcoin hits 240K at the end of this year, why will people continue to hold? It's because they think there's no 4-year cycle, for example. You know, so are they going to be right or wrong? We don't know. We'll see. But it's how it all works, okay? So, I'm just showing you, right? So, insider devs caught dumping on trench femboys. Nobody is surprised. I think we got to play some Pumpy G music because it has been, friends, quite some gruesome periods here we've been dealing with. What else can we do, man? This is what we do. It's kind of funny. I saw this quickly. Patrick Bet David said, would you support President Trump pardoning Diddy? I voted yes. I voted yes, friends. I'm pro-anarchy at this point. Kind of fun. Friends, you know, the right answer is yes. Do you want to know why? Because if President Pump pardons P. Diddy, you will then have a chance to wake up from your blue pill cuck lifestyle and realize it's all rigged, brother. All of it's rigged. All of them. They're all rigged. So you can see. Maybe, friends, maybe Trump's there because they need him to be there. They want him. They allow him to be there. Maybe if they really, really want him. Maybe, you never know, man. Maybe that, I don't know. It's hard for me to say stuff like maybe they missed his shot on purpose. I don't know. Maybe it was divine event. I don't know. Just, can you believe we watched that, dude? You know, it was a year ago, man. Can you believe that? It's been a year, man. It feels like forever. So many things have happened in a year where a random kid just comes out and he just totally disappears from the internet and just, you know, just does the planned assassination bullet. Yeah, man. People look, but also, friends, we can't. It's just, I'm speechless because I've got to find the words to tell you. I want you to wake up. I don't want everyone to wake up. Because if everyone wakes up, they push the nuclear reset button. Okay? That's it. So that's just the game, man. It's kind of like you're on a football field. You're like, I want everybody to have a good time. but you don't want every team to score because there's only 2 teams on the football field. There's only one winner, man. You know what I mean? So that's just how it works. And by the way, even if you wanted everybody to win in this world, you couldn't anyway. Okay, that's what happens. I think it's very important to remember that I would not fade the friendship cult if I were you. Remember, memes, cults, religions. We're doing our best, friends. We're doing our best. Every day, we come in here, 18 hours a day. Can we get some dopamine, man? My gosh. All right, I want to show you this update as well for Uncle Peter Schiff, our favorite uncle. Uncle Peter Schiff. I watched Michael Saylor's softball interview on CNBC. The problem is that the anchors on Squawk are entertainers and don't know enough about economics or finance to realize that Michael Saylor is a con man. Not a con woman, con man. He's a con man. But let's continue. Okay. Coin Edition replies, many would argue Michael Saylor's success speaks for itself. Why do you believe it's based on a con rather than a sound strategy? Peter, con men can be very successful, especially with a good con and an ample supply of gullible and greedy marks. Okay. So Uncle Peter's just been saying this forever about everything involved with crypto, okay, for 13 years. You know what? Maybe he's a con man. But guess what, man? You could have, Uncle Petey, you faded BTC at $12 and then 30. And then you faded it again at 300. You had your chance at 3,000. You were fighting it when I came in. Yeah, you were fighting it those few months. But I'm not saying it. Of course there's going to be con people. And guess what, friends? When you say con, like it's MicroStrategy's now got the Ponzi stuff shares, bro. They're just promising endless yield. It needs Bitcoin to go up forever. Oh, man. It might be where we have this 4-year cycle and like, yeah, maybe at the end of this year, it's going to be really nasty. Maybe Bitcoin hits 240K. And by the way, how do you think it's going to hit 240K? Michael Saylor doing nothing? No, he'll be accumulating a crap load of Bitcoin, raising his average price. And I'll probably be making videos like, guys, if anything goes wrong with the economy next year, 2026, by the end of next year, MicroStrategy, they're promising everyone like a 9% yield. How long can the investors hold for? Like, we'll speak more about that later. I've got all these cracker videos for you. But this is the most funniest reply. Uncle Peter Schiff, I found this gem for you. Look at this screenshot I captured. Uncle Peter, you sell gold coins. What's your point? Saylor is a rocket scientist. This, I couldn't believe this when I was reading. This made me so happy. And his name is Doge Turd. His name is Doge. Your name is the poop of a meme coin. And guess what? Doge is outperforming Bitcoin, friends. Doge BTC is the hardest form of a chart you'll ever see in the world. My gosh, man, it's gold. I can't believe it. It's true. DogeCoin is the hardest form of money in the world. It's the only coin Bitcoin maxis don't talk about. Do you know that? They talk about it, a bit, mate. It's making higher lows against Bitcoin. Oh, man. Come on, Matrix. Give us a DogeCoin Standard. That's what I'm cheering for. Oh, man, it's gold. And by the way, calling Michael Saylor a rocket scientist. Oh, man. And but it is true, friends. My Uncle Peter Schiff sells gold coins. It sounds scary, even though, yes, he sells gold in form of coins because people can't afford the bars. He's like, yeah, what's your point? Like, you sell gold coins. It sounds scary. Like, oh, I'm a little leprechaun. I'm selling you this like gold coin and you take it home. It's just got chocolate inside, right? That's what I'm thinking. Oh, Mr. Turkey. Holy poop. Peter Schiff watches my videos. Instead of, that's funny, these entertainers need to spend time making their content entertaining instead of boring me to death. You're awesome, sir. We love and appreciate you. Big crypto. The funniest part is having the conversation with Doge. Oh my God, man. I'm telling you, friends, crypto's the best, dude. You don't get that in stock market world. In stock market world, you get Adam Smith has commented under like, Winona White saying, I enjoyed your CEO talk last week for those 90 minutes. That's the type of boring stock market S&P 500 stuff. In crypto land, we have Doge Turd coming out saying, Hey, bro, he's a rocket scientist. And the chat's going up. That's the funniest part. So, oh, man. It's funny. If you don't learn to be happy by yourself, no one's going to fill the void for you. You learn that in life, especially in markets. But I hope we're here. We're in this together. Long-term value, that's what we're here for. Hopefully crypto stops nuking soon so we can, start to staircase up. I'm very interested as well, friends. Moving out this cycle, I prophesized this 3 years ago. I thought, that we just might get to a point where everyone says 4-year cycle, throw it out. This is the perfect cycle for it. You have ETFs, you got BlackRock, you got everybody saying 4-year cycles don't apply. Wouldn't it be great if everyone says 4-year cycle doesn't apply? Arthur Gaze is saying it, Kathy Wood is saying it, Michael Chad Saylor saying it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just the dominoes are falling. Everyone says 4-year cycle is just a bunch of hocus pocus, definitely doesn't apply. Wouldn't it be beautiful if we finish off with a $240,000 BTC at the end of the year? And I'm like, 4-year cycle, Wouldn't it be funny if it played out all over again? Oh, man. I think you've been waiting in line in the drive-thru for quite some time, friends. So I've taken your order. Please pay at the next window. Like, subscribe, belly button all. Catch you in the next one.